Okay, we're in between Trinidad, Colorado and Aguilar, Colorado. I'm headed south on I-25. Okay, we're coming to the Ludlow exit, exit 27. We just took the Ludlow exit and we're going to a property to the west. Trinidad, Colorado was to the south on I-25 that goes through the Front Range of Colorado. We're going to be going back west this direction past the Ludlow Memorial. We're coming to the Ludlow Memorial after we took the Ludlow exit. I believe it's 27. Okay, I'm sitting at the Ludlow Memorial. You can see train tracks sitting here, and we're going to keep going straight across this, and then about 3-4 miles up here we're going to take a left into Delagua Canyon Ranches. Mile 2 past the railroad tracks that we just left, going to the entrance of Delagua Canyon Ranch. Those are old coke ovens. We're about 3 miles up now from the railroad tracks, going up to Delagua Canyon Ranches. Delagua is back up in there. We are right about 4 miles to come into Delagua Canyon Ranches. There's a gate. It's a gated community now. They just put it up. Has light covenants. Not much more than the county restrictions, which are based off of IBC International Building Codes. Your mailboxes would be here. We're gonna go about 4.5 miles up into this ranch. We've come a couple of miles up the road. I was just showing you a little more shots. We came from the valley floor bottom on the county road down there. Can't really see anything. The roads are mostly driving on sandstone. We're headed south right now. The southern part of Delagua Canyon Ranches. And to Misty and Dean. And we just passed the 3-mile marker. Come around this curve, you can look on the topo. You're gonna see some squiggly lines because we're gonna go down in the canyon, come around this big curve. We're gonna start squiggling down in, and the property will be on our right. There's a green cattle gate going in the valley where the water well's at. And then the property boundary keeps going up and around on the east side. But we're gonna be driving into the property on the bottom. See where the water well's at, the valley. And then the old road to get up that was made to get up to the nice 7-acre, about, I don't know, 5 to 7 acre site up on the upper portion of this property. Okay, so we came to a little point back there. One road went straight, and you stay right on Ridgeline Drive. That's the only turn you're going to encounter when you're coming up this road. Stay right on Ridgeline Drive. Got a feeling with this little squiggly part. The bottom of this valley over here, around the right, we're gonna find the green cattle gate. And here it is. Just gonna drive in. Okay, everything on the right, we try to go in through that bottom gate, but there's a big old dam for a catch pond. So everything on the right is a part of the property. You have a lot of usable ground, thickly covered in pines. And you can see the power here. At this point right here on the topo map, this sharp point right here we're going to take a right on. This is right here on the property. Right here. So we're going to be looking at, bringing a road from this portion into the upper portion. We come up on the southern top portion of the boundary. Division line, or the southern boundary line, runs through the trees this direction. So there's a gate down here. It's fenced, at least along the southern side. So go up through the trees here, go up. We are have to leave that one. Here, so back to the west here. This is north. The way the property's laying, top's north. Walk up this little draw, this site right here, which should be right over here to our left. Okay, we're walking. We came up right here. Now we're walking west. The old road comes from the valley below, but there's a dam pond that's the size of Texas right there above the well in the bottom. So the best thing is to ride this ridge from this point, and then we're going to have a site somewhere in here. That's where I think it should be put. There is an old site from the old road all the way back up in here from the valley bottom. So that'll be a good way to bring a water well line up. Looking down this way, this leads down the valley below where the water well's at, and that big old dam pond. I don't know if I took any pictures. So we're gonna keep going this way, but I don't want to look over here. Dang. Yeah, right off the county road, right off the road right there. You can start cutting up right through here. This goes again, this is looking north. And I can see the Spanish Peaks through the trees. Need some thinning. Yeah. So I'm kind of walking along this ridge line here. If I start going off, I may start heading down that valley. I want to stay on the top where we're looking to make a road for the seller and any buyer. You have a lot of privacy back in here off the ranch road. It's really nice going down in that valley below. There's several benches. So walking this ridge, we should hit another little jump up. I can see a tree. It's a little bit taller through there, right through there. That's probably where this begins. Okay, this little grassy spot here, we think, is this spot right here. This would be a nice spot. I mean, anywhere in here you can do anything. You just need a skid steer, maybe with a mulcher on the front. There's guys around that do that kind of stuff. Got a lot of usable ground in this 35. Lizard. Yeah, okay, we're coming to on the topo. Is that white spot there?
Well, probably better to stay through here, Todd.
Yeah, we're about right here.
These openings, that opening, stay here.
Yeah, on this side.
Yeah. Well,
there's the valley bottoms down by there.
725 feet.
This may be that other spot. Yeah, we haven't gotten to the western boundary yet. Because of all the trees, we can't tell what views you have. But the gentleness. This is forested. And you can actually move through here. Look at the rub on this. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Look how didn't even rip this down. Somebody with some big uns there. Huh. So the water well and that little dam's down there. And you keep going west, we're gonna run into a big ranch boundary. Fencing on the western side. Walking this ridge. If the owner decides to do it, keep going through here. Maybe find that old ranch road from the valley bottom. It's just getting around that dam somebody put in. Good place for the water well. There's riparian plants down there. And you got a catch pond right on the other side of it. Just to help water soak right in to your well. But like I say, it needs to be drilled 300-400 feet. Uh-oh. Yeah, I can see it's probably the West Spanish Peak through there. A little bit of white snow. And that would be really big. I don't know if you can see that. But you got a lot of trees in your way. This needs to be thinned out too. This is back east where we first walked in through that little gate. Southern boundary line. We're in here. We're about to hit this or possibly this. Like I say, there's an old remnant road coming up to right here. And look at the boundary lines. Here's all the ranch road. You can talk about private anywhere back in here.
There's the south boundary, Todd.
South boundary right there. Yeah, I see the fence. So we're real close right in here.
Also, 1,880.
Really, that far already?
Yeah.
I don't know if I was recording.
That's more than that.
Here's the old road coming up to the site from the valley bottom. Here's a gate. This portion right here. We're about right in here. The gate. Mike's gonna walk down and check out this old road. But this site in here is all right here, and there's a fencing on the western boundary. So this whole thing might be fenced. I don't know about the northern boundary, but come in down the bottom. There's an old road. You have to come up on the high side of the dam and then come to the back of the valley and hit this. Because if we come in all the way from here, all the way across to this point, that's 1,500 feet. Here to there. This old road Mike's walking. This gate I'm standing at is right here. And this road winds, goes down through the trees. Down here at the bottom of this valley. There's a big ass pond dam right here. The water well's right below it. Good place for it. There's an old road that goes right above on this side. Got to find out where this nice cut comes out down in the bottom. It's a really nice piece of land. Tons of room all the way going back east. This direction. If you brought in a road to this little gate at this pin, actually it'd be better coming off right there, coming straight across, but you're talking 1,500 feet coming all the way over here. And this is clear. Probably about the same, actually it's less, probably about the same distance coming in like this and up through the trees to here. But either way, 6.5 does. The other got water well here, and you run a line up this. You already got a place to do it, or you can build a road coming in from this direction, which would give you a lot of branching off, where you could do things all along that. But doing it from here, up here, nothing disturbed this direction. Look how much privacy you have. And it would take some serious thinning, and you'll see the Spanish Peaks to the northwest over this way. You can see this is almost due north this direction. You can see that tree line way over there. You have to knock down a lot of trees this way, and you're going to get mountain views. right through this direction, because the western boundary is just a little ways over there. You won't be able to cut trees that way, but like from right here this way, West and East Spanish Peak is sitting over there, nice and big. All right, I'm hiking back, go meet Mike down there in truck and come back to his truck. Okay, now I'm just walking, the valley's down below, the old road going down, and the gate's back there behind me. So I'm just walking the southern boundary line that runs east and west, back down that little gate we came in on the first place. We were walking along that ridge and basically on that side, so you could see a little bit of the gentle topography going down in that valley below. And very wooded. There's a bear. Pulling those up. Hey, Smokey. Smokey, Smokey. I don't have no fire. Yeah, as I'm walking this boundary line, you see the oak brush? It's just starting to come out. See how short it is? Everywhere in this property. You can walk through it. Why? Because everything's chewing on it as they walk through here. We're on the southern boundary fence line going back down that little gate. Came in. At the beginning of this little video, I can see the trucks right down there. I like how this is mowed down, this oak brush. I mean, it should be this tall and very bushy. You can't walk through here. Yeah, bear, deer, elk, mountain lion, turkey if you could find them in here. Yeah, we're gonna be back down to the entrance. So we walked that ridge, the little gate entrance is down there. We come up there, curved around to go way out there to that old road. Be just as easy instead of coming through here, come off the point that direction. If you wanted to come off and do a road like right here, coming in instead of this gate right here, come off right there instead of where that little gate's at, right there on that curve. You're not going uphill, and there's some really nice big pines you wouldn't have to mess with. Here we're back to the little gate we came in at. We noticed, yeah, just to ride this big pine that somebody was using, they had the tree limbs cut. You can see it through there, that next big pine, to a little spot up there, or a little campering. Okay, we are sitting on this point right here. This is the eastern side of the property, and the western's over here. Best build site's right here. Valley with the gate is down here. Old ranch road going down through to this. Water wells here. Easy to bring it up here. New road is going to go in from about right here. And a site